I've had so many people that have stepped in and helped out, that have rescued me on many occasions. The list could easily go up to 100, but if I had to narrow it down to maybe 2 people, the first person would be my husband, Matt. I really feel like he was handpicked by God for me and for the difficulties that Heavenly Father knew I would experience. I couldn't ask for a person that was more patient, compassionate, understanding. He's been just an excellent person to have by my side and to help me every step of the way. The other person that has been really influential throughout this journey is my mom. She has personally housed me and my 2 kids on more than one occasion and has cared for my children when I wasn't capable of doing it on my own. And that's something that you can't ever really make up to someone. She has sacrificed to make my healing possible. And that's something that I will always really treasure about my mom. So I've had a lot of really low moments in the past 15 or so years. And what's common for me when I'm in a really dark place is I experience a lot of suicidal thoughts and ideation. And in those moments, it's almost impossible for me to really pull myself out of it. And so I've had to rely on others and on their strength to really get me through. There are 2 experiences that really stand out in my mind over the past few years. One of them is an experience that I had with my sister. I was in a really low place. I remember I didn't even really feel capable of picking up the phone and calling her to talk things through. I felt like at that time I just kind of had the strength to text her. It was so helpful to have someone just be there for me and have some hope when I really didn't have a whole lot on my own. Someone there to listen and to push me to keep going when I felt like, boy, there's not a whole lot of reason to keep moving forward. The other experience that was really powerful for me happened within the past couple of years. My brother and his wife were in town, and I was sharing with them some of my struggles, and that at various points it had gotten to a place where I felt and was thinking these suicidal thoughts and having really just these scary thoughts. And I remember my brother and his wife explaining that they wanted to be the people that I reached out to if I were to have one of those experiences in the future. And it really wasn't probably 2 weeks later that I had another pretty big dip, and I was struggling so much. And I picked up the phone, I called my brother, and I think he answered on the second ring, which I really needed, and just stayed on the phone with me for a couple of hours. He mostly just listened to the things that I was sort of needing to talk about or get off my chest. But he also told me a few things that I needed to hear, maybe some harder things that were important for me to learn at the time. But it was so refreshing to just reach out and ask for help in a moment when I really was not doing well. And I've found that over time there have been several moments, just large and small, where I've been rescued in a sense by other people, family members and friends. And it's been a blessing to know that even in such an isolating difficulty, that there's always someone nearby that you can ask for help and that is willing to step in and offer you strength when you don't have a lot on your own.